Hi, I'm immigration attorney Heather Poole. Today I'm speaking to you about the permanent bar. Always consult a competent licensed immigration attorney if the situation applies to you. The permanent bar is a 10-year bar that requires that you stay outside of the United States for a full 10 years before you can qualify for any immigration benefit or relief. Unlike the 10-year bar for unlawful presence, there is no waiver available for the permanent bar. It doesn't matter if you're married to a U.S. citizen or have parents willing to sponsor you. If you have triggered the permanent bar and are outside of the United States, there is usually no legal relief available to you. You must wait outside the United States for the full 10 years. The permanent bar can be triggered in two different ways. The first way to trigger the permanent bar is through unlawful presence. If you have been in the United States for a year or longer, leave the United States, and then re-enter illegally, you may have triggered the permanent bar. The second way to trigger the permanent bar is if you have a final order of removal and you leave the United States and illegally re-enter the United States. Now, you can successfully re-enter the United States illegally, or you can still be caught trying to enter. You don't have to be successful for the permanent bar to attach. Even if you attempted to come back illegally and weren't successful, they can still put the permanent bar on you. For purposes of the permanent bar, which was created in April 1st, 1997, amendment to the Immigration and Nationality Act, when you re-enter after this period of time, they will count unlawful presence before April 1997 against you. If you re-entered before April 1997, before the law was in place, there may be options available to you. Always consult a licensed immigration attorney about whether you have triggered the permanent bar. For purposes of the one-year period for unlawful presence, the permanent bar adds up every day you have been in the United States illegally, even if it was for many trips. The minute you hit the one-year mark with all your trips added up and then attempt to re-enter the United States illegally, you have triggered the permanent bar. If you are currently in the United States and have already triggered the permanent bar, there is little relief available to you. However, if you are in immigration court, you may be granted cancellation of removal even if you've triggered the permanent bar. Cancellation of removal is a unique form of relief that is very, very difficult to be granted. It is one of the most common forms of relief, and so judges are usually not impressed with your argument if it sounds like everyone else's that they've seen. You should always consult a licensed immigration attorney who has experience with this type of hardship argument in immigration court to determine if you can get beyond the permanent bar through cancellation of removal. Victims of violent crime through the U and T visa program may also be able to get around the permanent bar. Lastly, political asylum and abused spouses may also be able to get around the permanent bar in certain circumstances. There may be unique options available to you if you believe you have triggered the permanent bar. It is extremely important to talk to an immigration attorney now if you think you may be subject to the permanent bar, and especially if you plan on traveling outside of the United States and maybe re-enter the U.S. soon. There may be other alternatives for you that are not discussed in this video. If you need my help, feel free to call or complete our consultation questionnaire on our website, humanrightsattorney.com. Thank you and good luck.